All right, and we're live. We're doing this earlier tonight because Rocco wants to do rants and raves later this evening, and you know, I don't want to be up too late. I got things I got to do tomorrow. I got to go to a gun auction tomorrow. Yeah, am I gonna get anything? Probably not. No money for it, but I am gonna go see the cool shit they're gonna sell. So we'll see what happens there. Other than that, if anyone wants to jump in, the link is pinned at the top of the YouTube live chat. So check that out. Uh, yeah. Aside from that, what's going on, peeps? Those that can jump in are welcome to jump in. Those that can't, well, sorry. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Robert Rivers Harrison is out there saying what's up. Scott79 is out there saying what's up. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? It's been a while. Ugh. It's been a Friday. One hell of a Friday. I had to run errands today. It's a pain in the ass. You know how it goes. Anyways, not much going on tonight. I did get some new Wilson combat parts for my other PSA dagger. The second one I've bought. I haven't gotten a barrel for it yet, but I did buy a new trigger spring for it and a new connector bar for it from Wilson Combat to make it just the ever so slightly better. Ting Ting has me on in the background. Thank you, Ting Ting. I love you. Anyways, Robert River Harrison says, "Be right back. He's got to help wife. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Sometimes there's never enough help. It just isn't. It's true. So, again, if anybody's got any topics they want to talk about, anything they want to get off their chest, that's what we're doing. So, all right. Anyways, did everybody see the president's speech yesterday? What an asshole. Seriously. He should have stuck to.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
He should have stuck to that. He really should have. But no, he has to push the envelope so far. What an ass. That's going on. Brandon lying about 2 again. Yeah.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
Yeah, let's go, Brandon. Yeah. He said, funny story about that thing. He said that you couldn't own cannons when the founding fathers put the Second Amendment in place. But I specifically remember merchant vessels having cannons on their ships to prevent pirates, because that was a thing back then. Pirates roamed the seas and the oceans and whatever other bodies of water there were. There were pirates back then. Lots of them. Flags and everything. Nowadays, not so much, but, they were there. They were there. But he's saying, oh, you couldn't own cannons back then. Bullshit. You don't know what you could have owned and not owned back then, Joe, because your brain ain't all there. Quite literally. Brain is not there. So it was just something that set me off. And, then he went to New York and he doubled down on that. And I'm like, good Lord. And everybody in New York expected no change from Joe Biden's visit. Who knew? Absolutely no change. No. What do you expect from a guy who was vice president to a guy that promised change and gave us nothing? Yep. There's that. Alright. I'm working on stuff here in the background, so just bear with me. Uh, you have a topic you want to talk about? Just throw it out there. We'll talk about it. Other than that, I got nothing else going on tonight. Yeah, I would have liked to have done this later, but unfortunately, because of things, can't couldn't do it. So, let's see here. Da. Hmm. There we go. Anyways, Is there anything else been going on that we just haven't been made aware of lately? What is it? Let me check the truth about guns. Check bearing arms. Camo land. There must be something going on. State preemption under attack in Washington, as report shows. Gun law failure. Yeah. Snake Doctor 78 says, I was hoping you'd go live. Well, Snake Doctor, if you got a microphone or a cell phone or something, you're always welcome to come in and hang out with us and come up with the topic. Oh hell. Guns, computers, electronics, video games even. I know not a lot of people like listening about video games, but hell, I'll talk about video games too. It doesn't necessarily have to always be firearms or 2A related news. Because let's be honest, we get worn out. We get worn out, tired by that. Yeah, we cover it. I try and cover it every week, but it's just even I get burnt out from it. And I don't blame anybody that does, because let's be honest, it's not been good news for a long time. But, I try and do it every week. I can't do it. I let people know I'm not doing it. It's just that's how it is. We got Sam of Anarchy 9092 out there. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? So let's see what the interwebs say. Yep. Problems in Washington. You're welcome, buddy. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. I think. At least on this show, it should be fine. Gotta be, specific there. Otherwise, could get myself in trouble. Yep. Ting says I'm watching a how-to about blacking salmon in salt. Is it backing or blacking? I think I know how you blacken fish, as far as cooking it, or is it backing it in salmon and salt? Make sure to let me know. Is why I am listening to you in the background, getting two things done at once. Okay, well, let me know what type is. Anyways, Daniel says that Night Strike been running on the Generac for 2 days now. No, I haven't. I haven't been running on Generac at all. I've had power. Knock on wood. Baking. Okay, baking. I didn't know why the C was there. Baking salmon and salt. Sounds like an interesting recipe. Snake Doctor 78 says he's upstairs folding clothes and counting ammo. Strange combo, but it's what I'm doing. Laugh out loud. Well, hey, there you go. Okay. Daniel says, I have Night Strike. That was a statement, not a question. Okay. Well, you need to be more specific from now on, Daniel. It's not my fault. Okay. It's not my fault. Contrary to popular belief that you want to blame me for everything, but it's not my fault. But you want to do it anyways, because, well, Apparently you think it's funny. It's not funny to me. It hurts my feelings, but that's why you're an asshole. So usually on questions that end with a question mark. Well, Daniel, let's put it this way. You've not had perfect spelling and or sentence structure lately on the live chats. Don't give me that. Bernie Sanchez, Bernie is out there. What's going on? He says, "What's up, folks?" Robert River Harrison says, "Putting groceries away, sorting die-cast and pew parts." Ooh, don't tempt me with a good time, Robert. Don't tempt me with a good time. Uh oh. Who's this? Who's this person that jumps in here? His microphone is turned off. I don't know how long he's going to be here. And its camera's on. Oh boy. Oh, I don't think we asked for that. George, is that you? I can hear you, George.
Yo.
Your microphone, your camera's still on, but ooh, George, put the glasses on next time.
Yeah, well, I take them off when
yeah,
when I'm too close to a object, to a phone or something.
Daniel comments on one of my earlier comments, says, "Hey, I'm also the asshole that basically sponsors you. You are, but I have other sponsors too. So you're not the only one, but you're one of the primary ones. So, Same Anarchy 92 says at Night Strike. So how's it going with your collection? Have you got any new guns or knives lately, buddy? No, I'm not. Lately, what I've been working on is I haven't been looking at necessarily buying any more guns. I've been putting together parts and equipment so I could make my own set-me's. So, and if I can make my own set-me's G3s, I can make my own MP5s. Same tooling.
Sweet.
So, there may be a Night Strike MP5 in the future.
Oh, it's awesome.
Call it the Strike P5.
That's a good one.
Yeah, But I might make. But if I could get a ghost gunner or a desktop CNC mill that's worth a damn, then I might make a Blue Dress 15 for Daniel out there.
It's gonna be the AR-15 painted blue.
No. See, I'll get it won't be anodized. I will go and get the thing, do the whole thing on it. Strike Gunworks. And instead of an AR-15 or the PA-15, like Palmetto State Armory is, Blue Dress 15, and then just go and anodize it blue for him.
Cool.
So there you go.
So what are you up to, man? How'd you survive the cold weather, man? Did it hit hard?
Yeah. What cold weather? It's been 75 today.
Really? Man, you're lucky. Man, we're like in the 30s, man.
What's this cold weather you speak of? I had to use my air conditioners. Technically, after turn it back on, it's getting hot in here again.
It's okay. It's in the 40s right now, but man, this last night it was like 32.
Yeah, it was in the 70s today. I'm like, hell yeah. And then it started raining and the temperature went down to 60 the 60s. And I'm like, well, I can deal with that.
It was hilarious because I read a post on Facebook last night saying, yeah, it's going to be cold as hell, man, but some people are still going to be sleeping with fans on,
Yeah. My friend Tim is angry. He says, screw you, asshole. It's been in the teens here. Laugh out loud. Well, it's not my fault. You live in the cheesehead state.
Oh, you're just glad it's not freaking raining, man, because it would make it colder,
Yeah.
feel colder, you know.
You want a good laugh? You listen to Tim's stories on working for Walmart. That's a pretty good laugh.
Working for Walmart.
I mean, I can give you
man.
stories working for Walmart too, but they're more horror stories. His are more funny.
Oh man, mine was. I could say that they're more horror stories, man. Never work in the toy section, man. It's crazy, man. At the time that I worked for Walmart, man, it was in the 90s. It was like in 90, 91, somewhere around there. And our Walmart wasn't a super Walmart. It was just a regular Walmart. So it would close at midnight or 11 or whenever.
He's like Walmart. It's Subway now. Yes, I know, Tim. It's Subway now, but still, still the old memories of the Walmart things, still funny.
Oh yeah,
still funny.
So,
but
yeah,
I know it's Subway. So you've been working at Subway for like years now, haven't you been, Tim?
Subway, making it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my brothers worked for Subway once. He worked for a while.
Tim's an old friend I used to play video games with all the damn time.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so Daniel says I worked for Walmart for 2 weeks. Laugh out loud. That's the only other job I've ever had. I worked for Walmart for an entire year. When you can do that, Daniel, then come back to me.
Oh man, yeah.
I don't ever want to do it again, ever. Nope. No.
Yeah.
I don't need any more Walmart jobs. Thank you.
Yep, that's for sure.
I'm done. No more Walmart.
I like it when they say you're a family and that we help each other out, and then when it finally comes down to it, it's like every man for himself. You do get help from some people and stuff, but when you don't get that help and you really need it, and they're just getting on you. Oh, how come you didn't do this? You didn't finish that, and we got to close and this and that. You're not done yet. I have to send people from the cashiers to help you out and stuff. Oh my gosh, man, it sucked.
Huh. Yeah. Well, one of the stories is Tim used to work in the deli, and there's a cheese curd. He ate the cheese curd, and he got in trouble for it, and they fired him for eating a cheese curd as he was cleaning up the deli area. He's not supposed to do that.
Oh boy.
Yeah. He says it's the best thing that ever happened to him. So hey, it's like. Yeah, King's like, welcome to Walmart. Get your crap and get out. Yeah. Also, check yourself out because we aren't going to pay anybody to do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, no, well, I'm going to go to the store and check out. I ain't bagging my own groceries. I did that when I was 16. Somebody else can do that, especially if I'm paying for it. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Did my super chat not go through? No, it did not, Daniel. It did not go through. So
please check out super chats can go through.
I'm in super chatless. Sam of Anarchy says you couldn't pay me enough to work at Walmart. No, you can't pay me enough now. That's for damn sure. No, I've been spoiled. I've had other jobs. I've had other jobs. I've been spoiled. I mean,
the funny thing about Walmart is like there's so many managers. Too many.
Here's something funny. Stacy Defund the Police Abrams, who went on and on about defunding the police. She spent $1.2 million on private security.
Wow.
Huh. Well, if you said to defund the police and you didn't think the police were necessary, why would you need all that security?
Yep, that's right.
Yep. DM Foss says cheaper chat $2. Yeah, DM Foss, that doesn't work that way. I don't know. It didn't give me a thing saying the super chat, so I don't know. Hold on. Daniel says for the Mountain Dew fun. All right.
Mountain Dew fun. Oh yeah.
Hey Pale, how's it going?
What's up?
How you doing?
What's going on?
I'm all right. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you're coming in good.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm at work, so you might hear this radio chattering in the background. But,
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, if you're not going to get in trouble for being on at work, you know.
I hope they fire me. I hate it here.
Are you ready for retirement yet, or?
I'm not ready for retirement, but I've had about enough of this place.
I don't know. With the way your foot is, you might be able to get disability.
No, my foot's healed up.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Now that picture you saw was taken back in 2017.
Tim says the subway has treated me pretty good though, and he says Tim says at Night Strike it's because all of those libbies are hypocrites. Oh yes, Tim. that is 100% the nail on the head. That's exactly. Bernie says
True.
Bernie Sanchez. Bernie, he says if that's the only option you have, are you going to shame me for working at Wally Martinez? No, Burnaby, we're not going to shame you. No, we just, not everybody has a good working experience with them, or has even a decent or okay. Our good friend Flying Rich is out there saying yo yo yo. So
I really have pity for Walmart employees. I really do. Walmart's one of the few corporations that openly encourages upper management to put the screw to the employees.
Yeah.
When after I stopped working for Walmart, was working for something, another job, I would see people like putting in, their returns for, in the baskets, in the carts, to take them back. And then you could see that they're like, oh my God, this is so much. And I'll tell them, dude, I know how you feel, man. I was there with you. I was right there with where you are at, man. I'm no longer here no more, but I know how you feel.
Flying Rich is working on another 3D part for me because we found out an issue with one of the jig parts that I've been posting on Instagram. Apparently, one part that went on the rail, the rod rails, had the screw was too far south. Needed to be further north so that you could get the metal rods or dowels through, and he had to print me out one of those parts and he sent it to me. I got it. When I went to put the whole thing together, found out there was another part exactly like that. It was one of the base parts. And I'm like, I was like talking to Rich on the phone yesterday. I'm like, Rich, I need you to print another part. He's like, no, you're kidding me. I'm like, yeah, we have another situation of the bolt that's too far south. And he's like, you're kidding me. I'm like, no, look at this part. And he goes, oh my God. And then Rich is like, don't worry, I can fix it. So, much thanks to Rich for fixing that. So, and Mr. F&H is out there saying, yo, Mr. F&H, you can jump in if you want. If you can. If you can't, that's okay. King Ting says, can't wait to see your HK build. Yeah, I can't wait either. If it may be that I may have to register as an FFL just so I can get the build done if Biden gets his way.
Just build it and keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, I might do that instead.
And no one if you do a video with it, no one has any proof you built it. You can just say you bought it from your local gun dealer.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I've got all the tooling I can, so And here's the thing: just having the tooling is still helpful. I mean, even if I do an FFL, I could. Yeah, Rich, the one I built last year, right? Exactly, I built it last year. But even if I have the tooling, I could apply for an FFL and just make them then and serialize them then. So. Ting says, let's go, Brandon, so I have to do it.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
There we go. It's part of my soundboard.
I'm sorry.
That was a Christmas miracle, pal.
Yeah. I may do an AK-74 video this weekend. So
man. So,
I haven't done a
Fest
video
says,
with it yet.
holy hell, they let this guy back on YouTube? I've been on YouTube. What do you mean they let this guy back on YouTube? He's like, I mean, hi at Night Strike. Yeah, hi yourself, Defense Dad. I mean, good Lord. What a thing to say. I've been live almost every day this week.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm going to do this video about this Colt AK-74.
Wait. Did I hear that? Did you say Colt?
Yeah.
When did he Colt do AK-74s?
The moment I wrote COLT on the receiver.
Oh, that is golden. That is golden. That's golden. All right, that's good. That's good, Pale. Tim says at Night Strike, favorite branding quotes: "Time is money." As one computer said, if you're on the train and you hear them say "portal bridge," you know better. You know you better make other plans. Well, I've also got this one. I've got these two. Okay, so listen to this.
All men and women created by go. You know the thing.
Okay, and then there's
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
How do you spell that? So, Daniel says at Night Strike, how much do you think you would sell them for when you get an FFL? Honestly, for all the work and whatnot, I could probably sell them for like $499, $500 easy, because they're 308 rifles. You know, if I was going to make them custom. There are 11 types of FFL licensing. Yeah, I'd probably go as an 07. I'm not going to do full auto, so I'm just going to do an 07, and that would cover manufacturing firearms and selling them. Actually, what they don't tell you is you don't actually have to get a retail FFL license as a 7, because a 7 can do retail as well as manufacture. That's what they don't tell you.
Be ready to pay that $4,000 a year tax for ITAR.
No, see, they changed that. They changed that, and they haven't rescinded that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they changed that when Trump was in office. Remember?
Oh, okay.
And Brandon hasn't gotten rid of that. He didn't fuck with ITAR. He just fucked with all the other stuff. You know, in true Brandon dumbass fashion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim says at Night Strike, dude, I made no BS screen for my Brandon quote. Ooh. You gonna start live streaming, Tim? Need any help with that? But go ahead, Pale. Sorry about that. I wanted to get that out of the way.
Yeah, if I saw an interesting statistic about about what percentage of the people in this country are in favor of impeaching Brandon. One thing I find interesting: imagine if the Republicans managed to get the Stones to. I'm sorry, folks. I have no love for the Republican Party either. They're just a bunch of spineless cowards.
Right.
But, if they got the Stones somehow to impeach him, just close your eyes and imagine President Kamala and Vice President Pelosi.
You shut your dirty mouth. You shut your dirty mouth.
I like it when you guys say that, man. You shut your dirty mouth. I've never said it to anybody in chat and stuff, but it sounds always funny when somebody else says it.
You shut your dirty mouth. Yeah. Tim says, I already have been streaming. Well, Tim, you didn't tell me this. Let me know. Let me know your channel. I'll subscribe to you. Ting says, true international repression. I lose sleep every time trying to figure out what Brandon said. I don't know. I don't know, because,
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
I don't know what that means either. I mean, I lose sleep over trying to figure it out. Yeah. Snake Doctor 78 says that'll never happen. They won't ever impeach him. No, I don't think so either. Sam Anarchy 92 says at Night Strike, I think I could think of more better things to spend millions on than private security. Then again, I don't spend my time pissing off cops for a living. No, I don't either. I thank them for doing their job, even though, most of them, don't want to do their job these days. I get it. I understand why. But again, I'm whenever I see law enforcement, as long as they're not doing anything to me, I just thank them for what they're doing and I move on because I don't know. In my mind, a little positive reinforcement might make their day better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same here, man. I was like,
I mean, if I was doing a job and somebody came up to me and said thank you for doing your job, and thanked me and moved on, you know what? That would make my day better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just try to ignore them.
Well, I understand that, but some positive reinforcement is nice every now and then. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, if I owned a restaurant, I would not let the police in it. Well, there's a reason why. I mean, it's a legitimate reason. As much as officer safety has been abused, they might come in the restaurant and see all the knives and forks in there and get scared and shoot all my patrons.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, well, good luck on calling 911. Might as well call a plumber.
Yeah, that's why you keep a double barrel sawed off behind the counter.
Oh.
That works.
Works in the cowboy movies.
There, Tim, even though you haven't done a video in 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm gonna give you shit for that. But I subscribe to you. There you go. Let's see. We're a little behind. Defense Dad said if he got impeached, then you'd have Harris and Pelosi with more power. Yeah, we don't want that. No.
Yeah, that's true.
iTower is next on Let's Go Brandon's list. Yeah, it is.
Let's go, Brandon.
Hold on. We got to do it again.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
Yeah. Oh. So Tim says I have a Death Star super laser with their name on it. Yeah, me too. How many Dems have to be impeached before a non-Dem is in office? Probably 5 or 6. Uh-oh. The channel's original sponsor, Savage Sharpshooter 93, is out there giving a $5 super chat saying blue dress. Oh boy. Apparently he wants to see me in a blue dress. Okay. All right.
Guns and Gadgets just released something about the ATF. I saw the notification go flying by.
Yep. Tim says, a Night Strike, I thanked an officer for pulling me over for driving too fast in a school zone. He thought I was full of shit, but I meant it. Well, most of the time, do that when they're not doing their job. And, anyways, Night Strike, the police are going to be the one that shows up at your door one day. Probably. But, that's then. This is now. Tim's laughing at what I said. He says, yeah, I don't do a lot. I'm lazy. I know, Tim. I know. Believe me, of all the people out there in the chat, I've known you the longest, Tim. I know you're lazy. You don't have to tell me. I fucking know. It's almost been like 20 years I've known Tim. Maybe not that long, but it's been pretty long. I'm maybe off by 2 or 3 years, but I've known Tim for a hell of a long time. Yeah. Tim says, I'm on other channels. I'll be on the TWTG content tonight. It's 2.5 hours playing Cards Against Humanity. Won't be drunk this week, though. I was last week. It's funny. Tim says, Night Strike, you're lazy too, asshat. Yes, I am. But I'm at least honest about it. I'm honest about it. Jesus. I don't have to call people out on it. So
that's right.
He just likes me, He just likes pushing the buttons. Anyways, but yeah, what else is going on, guys?
No, not much, man. Just here. I was surprised to see that you were on early, so I was like, "Oh, he's on. Okay, cool."
Hey, Tim, if it was such a great idea, why didn't you use it first? Okay. Yeah. Mr. Diet Coke of Evil over there. Just 1 calorie, not evil enough.
I always like that. You're the Diet Coke of evil. Just one calorie, not evil enough.
Since I'm a YouTube moron, maybe one of you can answer this question for
What's
me.
up? All right.
How many subscribers do I have to do a live stream?
I think you just have to confirm your phone number.
No, I tried to do a live stream one night while a firefight was going on outside the fence where I used to work, and I was trying to stream it, and YouTube wouldn't let me do it because I didn't have enough subscribers.
Oh, for the app, you got to have 1,000 subscribers for the app.
Oh,
YouTube
okay.
app. They used to let anybody be able to do it, and then they decided, you know what? We're not going to let anybody live stream on your cell phone app until you get 1,000. And I'm like, wow, you're a dick.
Yeah, it'd
but
be
I already had
cool,
1,000 by that point, so I wasn't really affected by it.
So when something like that was going down, that'd be a cool live stream because it's like that would be funny. But yeah, like but it wouldn't last long. It's like, hey, if you guys just have to get the notification, check this out.
No, Tim. He's talking about using the app on your cell phone. Yeah, if you want to use the live stream app on YouTube on your cell phone, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to do it straight from the YouTube app. But what you could do,
that's how I was trying to do it. Yeah.
What you could do is there's other ways to get around that by like using like Streamlabs or another app that interfaces with your YouTube account, and you can just use it that way. I'll compile that list and send you a list of apps. Okay.
Well, that's cool. My phone's broken anyway. It's like if I use the forward-facing camera, you can't see much because the lens is cracked. And
there are third-party apps you can do it and go live on your YouTube channel. It's just you can't do it straight from the YouTube app without 1,000 subscribers, which is stupid. You know, it's really stupid because a lot of things happen in this world, and it'd be cool to get it on the camera.
Yeah. I used to work in the ghetto, and every once in a while, the natives kind of would have a disagreement, and you'd hear the pop, 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 pop.
I like how you describe them, the natives.
Yes.
That's great. That's great.
The indigenous personnel of that hood.
Yeah.
In my backyard, there's always somebody shooting their gun, especially on weekends.
Yeah,
1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
StreamYard will do it. Streamlabs will also do it. Tim.
Yeah.
One of the things I also found interesting is like the amount of ammo that they would expend, and yet there's no mass casualty event. I'm like,
yep.
Okay.
Sam American 92 says at Night Strike, I was thinking of getting type 1 and 3 of the FFLs for gunsmithing. Need to learn gunsmithing and collecting purposes. Well, listen, if you're gonna be if you want to be a gunsmith, you can get. Unfortunately, with the way Brandon is, you probably have to get a type 1 and a type 7, and because of how Brandon is, and you could probably just get away with just getting a 7 instead. But when you have a 7, you really don't need the 3. 3 is curio and relics, and if you already have a retail FFL, they're going to ask, why the hell do you need a curio and relics FFL?
Yeah, there's not a lot of good CNR stuff out there anymore.
No, there's not. So, yeah.
Thanks, Classic Firearms.
Yeah, Tim. The actual YouTube app on your smartphone, Android or iPhone, it blocks people from live streaming unless you have 1,000 subscribers or more. And it's the same thing as with super chats as well. You can't get super chats or apply for monetization on your YouTube channel unless you have 1,000 subscribers.
Right. So that's why I don't monetize anything. I didn't know that, but I wasn't planning on monetizing anything anyway.
Yeah. I mean, Sam Anarchy, if you want to get a Type 1 FFL and a Type 3, go ahead. But just make sure that any CNR stuff is only done through the 3, and that all the normal stuff is done through the 1 as far as retail is concerned. But you don't have to get a 1. You could get a 7 if you're going to do gunsmithing. Look at how they are. Look at how they're set up, because the 7s, while they can manufacture, if you look in the actual definition, they can manufacture and sell as if they were a retailer. Because they can sell their stuff themselves. But unless the ATF is redefined in FFL, I wouldn't put it past them on that. Let's see. Type 7. Title 1 manufacturer of firearms and ammunition, who may also act as a dealer, may not manufacture or deal in destructive devices, ammunition for destructive devices, or armor-piercing ammunition. Can also manufacture and deal in Title 2 NFA firearms with a SOT Class 2 status, which means is the manufacturing SOT tax stamp, which means that you could also, go and make full autos. That's what the SOT tax stamp is. The SOT is Speculox occupational taxpayer class. So Class 2 would be manufacturer of full auto destructive devices. There's also a manufacturing FFL specifically for destructive devices that explode. So, and we're talking like, flashbangs, grenades, RPGs, that kind of thing. Just in case anybody was wondering. Yeah, that would be if you want to make RPGs, grenades, that kind of thing, you would need a Type 10, I believe.
Type 10, huh? Wow, cool.
The Type 10 FFL. Yeah. Black Bear Force says I'm going with my Type 7 FFL when I set up my shop. I'm looking at Med Stern as a Type 7 too. So, I mean, then down the line, if I want to, I can go and apply for the SOT. But personally, I don't need to right now.
That easy.
All right. So,
could you imagine a pro-gun president actually getting elected? And like day 2 of his administration, it goes like, I cannot change the federal budget, so I cannot defund the ATF. But in the tradition of the ATF of reclassifying thing, I at this time, using my executive authority as the head executive of the Justice Department, to reclassify all ATF agents as unemployed.
Yeah. No, I would just classify ATF as at alcohol and tobacco.
Yeah. So, I don't know who jumped in here. They're
fellow GunTube.
Yeah, fellow GunTuber apparently.
Oh, fellow GunTuber.
We're streaming off of the GunTube chamber.
It's Warsaw Patriot.
It's probably Warsaw.
Oh.
Travis. Hey, Travis.
Hey, man, they should call it the ATST, Alcohol Firearms in South Texas is what they should call it.
Wow, Travis.
What's up, guys?
Wow.
How we doing? Are we good?
We're good. We're
right.
Keep it warm.
Maybe the ATFNS or something like that for Night Strike. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Tara Smith is out there.
Hi, Tara.
Saying ahoy.
Making the good food.
I thought it was just a super chat system. No, it's not. Oh, it's Tim is in here. All right. Tim's in here. Watch out.
Timmy.
Timmy.
He
Sorry, man. I had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're watching South Park in a couple of days.
Tupperware says Golden
Damn it!
Corral.
I didn't know it was muted.
Well,
You
okay, that's
bastard.
not my fault. Okay,
I
that's
hate
not
when
my
that
fault.
happens.
You know this.
Well, if you use something normal like StreamYard instead of whatever the hell this is.
Well, this is being run by me, so don't
No,
even get started.
You always got to use something different.
Yes, I do. Thank you very much.
I like GunTube.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Turn it off! Turn it off!
That works. I was wondering how that worked.
It was like, ah! No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, for a second I thought that was Foos.
No, that's my friend Tim. Oh no, it's not. There we go.
Sorry, I got something better. I got something better. There you go.
There. Oh, no.
Jar Jar Binks.
Oh my god.
Him up in an ATF uniform.
There we go. There we go. That would be great. That would be great. So please turn that off. That is disturbing.
Dude, that's like one of my avatars, man. What are you talking about?
That is disturbing on so many levels, man.
I know it's the best. Darth Affinity Jar Jar, baby. You say big doo doo now.
Oh wow. Douchebag, you are. Yes.
Hey, you should check out the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
The 6th episode. It was awesome,
man. Love it.
Honestly, I'm kind of questionable about it. I started out liking it, then they were like that. There's two episodes that were just like, and then honestly, the best episodes were where Boba Fett wasn't even in it.
No, I think the best episodes so far have been the ones where Mandalorian's been in it.
Yeah,
those are the two.
You know, Din Djarin. Yeah.
Somebody was saying that it was already like the next season of The Mandalorian already. It just started.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's actually it. I think it actually is.
It's Mandalorian 2.5.
I think it's season 3. Yeah.
I've done canceled my subscription, so I can't watch it.
I'm getting it free. I'm fine. I'm getting it free, so there's no.
You got that free subscription thing?
Yeah, through my friend. He got it on his Verizon account and gifted one friend to get Disney Plus. So that was me.
Nice. Woo! All right.
So I've been watching Disney Plus for free for like a year.
All right.
Technically 2, because he got it renewed.
Minute Tupperware says, I will do that. I'm running a campaign for 2024. What? Golden Corral last week is your campaign? Okay.
That sounds good. I'm ready for that. Let's do it, man. Mashed potatoes and gravy is my platform. You know it. You know, you can fix all the world's problems if you drop the Golden Corral all across the world, man.
Ting Ting says the ATF should be a beer, cigarette, and gun shop.
Man, they already got those down in Texas. Plus, they got places where you can get satellite dishes there too.
Right.
Why is my image backwards? I was wondering about that.
Well, it's because of how YouTube is. You gotta flip it horizontally. What's up?
Impersonation of Matt couple weeks ago. He was wearing, he was wearing all the jacket and all covered up. I said, dude, you're from Dallas, outside of Dallas, man. You should be used to this weather.
Yeah. Mr. F&H says at least Tim was clothed when he turned the camera on. Well, yeah, he's not Bob.
I got a buddy though that did that at our StreamYard. He's like, he walked in front of the camera with no shirt on, and we're like, oh god, I hope he's wearing pants.
I hope he's wearing pants. That's exactly right. So,
I think he was, so we're good. But.
Yeah.
No horse. Is this a kidnap video? What's going on, man? Looks like you're been abducted or something. Is that?
Pale is on the job. Pale
looks
is
like
on
a
the
CD-ROM
job.
video game from the early '90s, man.
Beavis' butt crack.
There it is. Okay, there's a flip button.
My camera broke. When the light hits it just right, you can see the crack in the lens.
Oh my god! Wow. There you are. There you are, Pale. How you doing, buddy? So, Tim, turn your camera back on. just get rid of this, okay? Get rid of this. Turn your camera back on.
Come on, I thought you liked the gift.
No. So what do you do these days, Tim? It's been a long time since we've caught up. So what do you do as far as like on YouTube or just social media and whatnot?
Well, I don't do a lot of social media. I usually hang out with a different crowd now.
I've noticed.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, it's like since the Free Worlds group kind of went.
Well, you know, I mentioned last year that I restarted it, and
yeah, I know it's hard to go back to an old game like that, especially when I started playing like games like oh god, brain farted.
you know what game? See, you've been working at Subway so long, you don't remember what games you do play.
Yes. I almost had to look up streamers. Elite Dangerous is what I was playing.
Elite Dangerous. I don't like that. I like Dreadnought.
It was okay.
I like Elite Dangerous.
I liked it for a while. I played it for about 6 months. Honestly, it was kind of a competition between me and this other YouTuber named Andy Trekker. Now he calls himself Salty Trekker.
Okay.
He got me into the game, and I'm like, all right. Well, we were live streaming. I'm like, all right. Well, he was showing me the ropes of the game, and then I started learning because me and the old day of Free Worlds.
Yeah.
Trade systems, right? Mm-hmm. So I learned that you could mine this ore called painite and sell it around and get a shit ton of money. So while he's sitting there just doing little, bounty hunting missions or whatever else, making marginal cash, he got a decent ship, but I was like doing mining. I was making millions of cash. And then I learned that if I basically turned myself into a mailman for about a week, I could get the rep to get the Imperial cutter, which is the most expensive ship in the game.
Ooh.
So I did that, busted out a little cash, got the platinum skin for it and the frilly fins and stuff. I called it the franchise. And then I flew it in front of him, and I'm like, "So, what do you think of my ship, there, Andy Checker? How are you doing?" I'm still in my Vendetta fighter. I'm like, "Really? I got this."
Yeah, that sounds about right. Have you ever played the game Dreadnought on Steam?
No, I
basically you get this huge ass capital ship, and they have a team deathmatch style where you and a bunch of huge ass capital ships like dreadnoughts fight the enemy team. It's actually pretty fun.
I was playing World of Warships for a while.
I was too, and the thing is,
it's so repetitious it gets boring.
It gets boring, and the problem is, I've got an Arizona class that I run with.
Yeah.
And a USS Arizona, that's what I use, and it's just like it's good, but I
didn't get that far.
The later warships were better.
I think I had like the first large cruiser, which I was like, okay, and then I realized that once you come out with a strategy, and you just keep rinse repeat that strategy, and you're just going to win. And what I would do is I'd watch where all my teammates are going. I'd go the other way.
Right.
I'd just flank around the other side. They wouldn't see me coming. They're all seeing where the main force is over here. Well, we got to get our targets. I come around the side, and I just start whacking all the guys that were damaged from the main fight, and I just kind of sneak around, go done. I had the only danger I had were the subs and torpedo boats.
Yeah, and for anyone that wasn't wondering, when Tim was saying Cards Against Humanity, Cards Against Humanity is a card game that you do, and literally the object of this game is to make your answers the most ridiculous, hilarious, wrong answers.
Well,
it's basically wrong answers only.
You have to know the other players. You have to know what they're going to pick. You have to know what their personalities are. Some of them will take smart answers. Some of them will take crazy answers. Some of them will take the most sexually disgusting answers. Some will just be the most vile, Nazi-est answers. I'm sorry, I just demonetized your channel. I apologize.
I always go with the sexually disgusting and the most hilarious answers, because honestly those are the two that if you work at that every time, you will win. I'm not kidding. Every time.
Not with our group though. We got a few that are more of the intellectual type. Chris is pretty he gets pretty picky with his answers sometimes. we usually do 3 rounds, best 2 out of 3. So if somebody wins both the first 2 rounds, then the game's over for the night. But we'll do like just a bonus round for fun. So last night we had the fun round, and I was lit. I had drank an entire bottle of sake, and I had it done by the time the 3rd round hit. So I was
Jason J does not like Cards Against Humanity.
I was
wow, that's some hate right there.
Oh, jeez. I was so messed up though. The first question I remembered was, and I still remember, it's the only one I remember from that last week. Chris read, before I get sworn in for presidency, I must destroy blank. And
what were the answers?
The answers were, I remember the one after mine, but I don't remember the rest because the one after mine was just Nazis. Okay, here we go. Yes, that's definitely worth it.
Yeah, we can get along with that. The
funniest part was my answer was this card was intentionally left blank. So great. Chris read that, and he's thinking, okay, that's dumb. Then he reads Nazis, and I made the comment, maybe that should have been left blank. And after I said that, he thought about it for a second. I was like, actually, that first answer was brilliant. What the fuck? And I'm drunk off my ass. I'm just like,
Wow, Tim. Wow. So yeah, these are some of the people I hang out with. All right.
My favorite question and answer though was one of the gals that plays with us. Her name's Yvette. She's a quantum physicist in the UK, and she's a wonderful gal to talk to. She's so much fun. She had the question. So I was in my office at work this morning, and then I was blank in my office at work this morning, and then blank. My 2 cards were a motherfucking sorcerer and touching one's penis with another penis in a Chinese finger trap. And she had to read that. She was laughing so fucking hard.
Wow.
At the end of the thing, she's like, I had to go with the one that broke me.
Because seriously, Cards Against Humanity, that's all it is. It's like you choose wrong answers only. And it's like you usually go for the most hilarious and even the most wrong answers sexually. And honestly, it'll be hilarious every time. I'm telling you.
Well, there are some, and this is what annoys me, is like some of the cards in the game are very like niche. Like there's like role-playing ones. Like who the hell, what normie is going to know who Kevin Sabita is? I do, because I'm into Robotech.
Right.
But like, I bet you wouldn't know who that is. I bet half these people here wouldn't know who that is.
I know what Robotech is, but I don't know
Tim,
who that is.
I'm into Robotech.
Dude, I'm totally down Maycross, baby.
Okay.
Travis actually got the motocross helmet.
Oh,
yeah, the motorcycle helmet. Oh, I had all the toys when I was growing up. I bought the art books that had the episodes in them.
911 helmet? Is that what he's got?
It's Rick Hunter's. It's a motorcycle helmet from a company in Thailand that makes motorcycle helmets, but they modify them look like
Masai.
Masai, yeah.
911 helmet, yeah.
I wanted to get one, but I don't know where to put it. Red, white, and blue one that Rick Hunter wears from the first series. Yeah.
I wanted the Roy Folker one.
They had those for a while. They were a little expensive though. Yeah.
I used to watch Robotech in Spanish in the Spanish channel, so it was kind of funny seeing them all talk Spanish.
I think it was Las Robotech de Macross.
No,
¿Qué pasó?
I used to get into arguments with one of my friends between Macross and Robotech because he could not differentiate the two. He couldn't understand that Robotech.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
He's got every episode in it from Maycross or like the first series, basically. But yeah,
I would be more impressed if you had the art book from the Macross Do You Remember Love movie, because that is a gold covered, huge book, and it's got all the image of the images are freaking fantastic.
That would be more impressive. You guys have the Robotech books from Palladium Games where
I have all of them.
Play. You got all of them?
Yeah.
Tim's got all of them.
I got to show you this
as well. We used to play Robotech.
Okay, for those of you who play role-playing games, right? Most role-playing books are a certain size, right? So let me go over here without actually ripping my headset off my head. So
you don't do that.
Most role-playing books are about this size, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. So and most Robotech books are this size.
Right.
Now hold on a second here. I gotta take my headset off.
Is this the first edition?
Maybe, man.
So okay. So I even got the new reprints.
The new reprint.
Now the new reprints, the updated RPG for Palladium books. So I picked up that. This one's a Shadow Chronicles, I think. Oh no, Expeditionary Force. Okay.
Expeditionary Force.
So, yeah, that's Expeditionary Force. Here is Southern Cross.
That's Southern Cross?
That's Southern Cross.
How big is that? That's the size of a novel. What the hell?
Yeah. And here's the Shadow Chronicle book.
Wow.
Does anybody
I mail ordered these because my local store doesn't get Palladium product. So I ordered them from the site. I got these in and I'm like, so I called customer service. I'm like, did I order the wrong books? And they're like, oh no, we only have this size. Like, what the hell are you talking about? This is the size you have. And their reasoning for going this route was because they wanted to compete with the manga industry. And I looked at them like,
manga.
Are you people retarded?
Yes, they are.
I mean, seriously, are you retarded? I mean, I don't mean to be insulting, ma'am, but are you retarded?
Yes,
You're not selling manga.
So do you read it from right to left? Are the books from right to left?
They're not. They're normal. But the type is so small. Like,
I know, man. That's terrible.
It's like
you need a magnifying glass.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even want to look at these. Like, now a new company is making it because Palladium lost their rights to Robotech.
Oh boy, I haven't heard that. Wow.
The debacle between the whole Robotech Tactics miniature game, it lost their license. And
wow.
Now it went the Robotech game is now under a different game company's making it now.
Yeah. I ordered a new
the original books.
I ordered a new RPG book. It's coming in soon. I'm just waiting for it to get in the mail.
I'm still collecting riffs periodically, though. I love riffs.
Riffs. Awesome.
I got the new 20th anniversary of the Technocracy. Mage the Ascension Technocracy.
Oh, I remember
Mage the Ascension. Oh man, that was. I get into that game once.
I was big into Mage back in the day.
I was more a werewolf and vampire fan. I actually just recently got a first edition Vampire Player's Guide. Yeah. But when I got it, the binding was broke, so the pages are kind of falling out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm trying to find one in good shape.
I liked Mage because it was better because you could do crazy shit with Mage, or you get the Technocracy books. And you can play the Technocracy, and it's like, okay, you only get a certain amount of equipment to take with you, and you have to take out, a den of vampires, or as the Technocracy calls them, reality deviants. And I'm like, okay, give me the mini laser gun. And
I got you a minigun.
Give me the mini laser gun, and give me the power armor. And like, wait, power armor? This is supposed to be, yes, Technocracy has power armor. Yes, that's what I used. So, I'm just, so my character just goes into that den, uses the flamethrower that's on one arm or the power armor to get most of them, and then uses the mini laser gun to take care of the rest. 5 minutes of work.
I never got to play Mage, but like my
Mage
group used to play vampire and werewolf and what they call it. What's
even more?
They used to play all those other games.
With old
they used to play Robotech, MechWarrior, BattleTech,
I like
D&D.
I hate Shadowrun, but I love BattleTech.
Shadowrun is another one. That's the one I was trying to remember.
Shadowrun.
And the one that kind of took over was that we were playing a lot was Warhammer 40K. Oh my God, that was a game.
Don't get Tess going on 40K with me.
Yeah, man.
I would talk about it all the time. He's like, "Shut up, Tim. I don't play that."
That's exactly what I told
I used to always tell people the little known fact about why it's called 40K is because that's how much you need in money to play the game. Because they keep coming up with all the stuff. Oh, we're going to revamp the tanks. Oh, okay, we're going to do this now. Now the figures are a little bit bigger now. And we got new codexes now.
Did you ever get that battleship?
Battleship?
Who?
Tim, did you ever get that battleship?
What battleship?
The 40K Warhammer 40K battleship. Either battleship or a tank or something you were trying.
Well, there was a lot of projects I was trying to do with 40K, and then how long ago was it? I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago. I sold out.
Finally, you finally got.
Well, not completely. I have Necromunda still.
Come on,
my friend has the original.
Necromunda, dude, it's like role playing with your minis. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Necromunda is a great game, and you don't need a lot. You can just have a gang of 10 guys, and that's your game. But I bought the new stuff, and I don't like the new rules. So right now, my version of play is old school Necromunda, the world, all the 2 books with their world outlook, but I use the 3rd edition combat rules because I like 3rd edition way better than the 2nd edition stuff rules. They were shit, absolute shit.
Hey guys, I gotta take Ammo Dog out for a little walk. I just want to stop by for a while. Good chatting with you. You guys have a good night, right?
Take it easy, man. We'll see you, Travis.
Later, guys. Bye.
Yeah, same thing with 40K one time, man. We were stuck on 2nd edition rules because that was like they started going 3rd edition, then 4th edition, then 5th edition. It's like, oh my God, what the heck, man?
3rd edition had a long run though. I mean, it had a really long run. It was like a good 7 years. That I remember, anyways. And then,
all right, we got some more gun talk here. Sam of Anarchy 92 says at Night Strike. Plus, with the FFLs, I think you can have your gun broker purchases delivered directly to you. Yeah, you could. Tim, that's just an interesting question. Since I've gotten into guns and whatnot. Have you thought about getting into any guns? There's a lot of affordable stuff on the market.
I like guns. I have no desire to own one. In fact, I had a gun, but it was not, in my opinion, not serviceable. I had a 16 gauge shotgun, which was my dad's. I kept it because I thought it was my grandfather's, but my mom told me, no, that was your dad's. And it had a big crack up the stock, where you hold it.
That's serviceable.
It crack up the stock the long way, and then it had a dent where you load the ammunition.
That's still good. That was still serviceable.
It probably was. I just I turned it into our local pawn shop. I just didn't want it anymore because I don't really have a lot of real ties with my deceased dad. I only knew him till I was 8, and he was kind of a dick. But I mean,
so am I.
He's still my dad. But I mean, I just I'm not that attached. So it was my grandfather would have kept it. I was closer to my grandfather than I was my dad. So, and when I found out it was my dad's, I'm like, I'll just pawn it. I only got $25 for it. They weren't really interested in getting it, but they took it off my hands. I just wanted to dispose of it. And then later I got rid of my dad's hunting bow because it was older than dirt. And I didn't know if it would even work anymore. So, and I'm not really a hunter. I don't really do anything with guns. I like guns. I do appreciate guns. I love the Second Amendment. I'm fine with that, but I just don't. I just don't have a desire to own it. I have swords. All over the house. Got lightsabers.
I don't have any swords. I have a couple swords, but I don't. I'm more of a bayonet guy on the end of my guns. So
something I worked on. I think people know what that is.
I got that one.
That's a hilt.
Duncan McLeod's katana.
How about this?
Oh, now it's a lightsaber. Yeah, there's a guy that kind of did that with I think it was with Connor McLeod's
Yes.
katana
Punished
handle.
Props Academy.
He made a prop. Yeah.
That's where I got this idea from. In fact, I conversed with him on Twitter to get some better ideas on how to make this, because I've been dying to do this with this hilt, because this sword has been broken for like 7 to 8 years, and I've had the hilt lying around, and I sent it to one sabersmith, and he wanted to charge me like, oh god, I think he wanted to charge me like $600 to make a lightsaber out of it, but he would have put like sound and all the other crazy shit in it. I didn't want to. I just wanted it to do this, light up,
just to light up. Yeah,
keep sounds. I can do that. I can do that myself. So Bill Duran on Punished Props Academy, he had a video where he did his Duncan MacLeod or his Connor McLeod sword, and I'm like, yes. So I saved that video, watched it like 8 times, and I basically replicated the technique. Got a few other ideas from him. Got information of where he got the battery, the powers, everything else. And then I showed him my saber with this Gary Ripper acrylic blade, and he's just like, but there could be only one.
And that's the one that I'm using.
Tim, that there is only one of those.
And they can only be one.
No, yeah, with George, there can only be one. So.
Then I've got this one.
Uh-oh. That one light up?
Of course it does.
Oh, there you go.
This used to be 2 sabers. I decided to put it together into one in saber staff.
You entered that mall.
But they're on the other side of the house. I don't want to get it. I made myself a saber staff, like a pike. But I'm not getting that. That's on the other side of the house. That's in my retro room.
All right, I think we've been going for an hour, and I only wanted to run for an hour, so we're gonna shut this one down and get the hell out of here. So,
well, thanks for putting the link up this time, so I can say hi. I missed you, Jess. I missed you.
Yeah, I know you do. King says happiness comes from a pile of guts when you're done hunting. It does. It does. Actually, I've been hunting with friends. And it's more fun eating the meat than it is actually going out hunting it. Honestly.
Speaking of hunting, here in Wisconsin, we're having an issue with deer right now, and it's not that there's too many; it's that the deer have been getting scarce. And one of our local hunters found out why. He had shot like a 10-point buck. It ran off, and he tracked it. When he got to the carcass, he found the carcass had been cleaned, completely cleaned.
Coyotes.
The only thing he could figure is that a pack of wolves hit it. We're not known for having wolves in this area, and this is in my local area here. So we're not known for having wolves. So the only thing we can figure is that these wolves are coming down from Canada.
It's either wolves or it's coyotes. One of the two.
It's wolves. We don't have. I don't think we have coyotes here.
There's coyotes all over, dude. Don't even.
Okay.
I got coyotes in my side of the
George, you're in Texas. Come on.
I've never heard.
They all come from Mexico.
George, you are just like on the other side of Mexico in Texas. That's how far south you are.
That's how come I see coyotes with hauling people and drugs.
No, George, in your case, it's not dances with wolves. It's dances with coyotes and other Mexicans.
And OTMs.
The time frame that the guy was saying that he had tracked it, he didn't even. I think it was like a half hour when he finally tracked that deer, and it was done.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
well, Roll Call was saying that after deer season, he was seeing a bunch of deers, and he's like, "Man, when is deer hunting season? You're ready to see a deer." But when they come out, it goes, "It's because they know it's deer season, so they hide." And he goes, "Hey, look, deer season's over since yesterday. Cool, let's all hang out."
Yeah. So, all right, guys, we'll see you later. You guys take it easy, and
all righty.
Shall not be infringed.
Shall not be infringed.
Adios, Felicia. Te amo, Felicia.
Felicia Navidad.
Felicia Navidad.
Take it easy, guys. Stay warm and dry.
And
wherever you're at.
Vaya con Dios, mi amigos.
Hasta la vista, baby.
You out of here.